Hello, my lovelies. Elsie here to do your sneak peek for this week. How are you? I'm starting this on a Monday. I hope I get it uploaded this evening if it's good to me. Otherwise, you'll get it first thing after midnight. I hope you are well. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for clicking here. If you are brand new, I hope you'll decide to stay. We like to be in the comments with each other. I love to hear what you're thinking and see what username you're using and try and get your energy that way. So if you are someone that is here for the first time, welcome, welcome. I hope that you'll see us in the comments and get to know us there. We're a lovely high vibing group, so don't be afraid of us. And thank you so much for your clicks, for your thumbs up, for being in the comments, all of those things. All right, so what do we do here, Elsie? Well, this if you're the first time here, and I am reading from Aries to Pisces. I've marked everything in the description below, so you can just scroll this video to find what you need. And I'm just going to ask you to please, please, please stop watching tarot just for your sun sign. Your sun sign's your personality, and you already know that. So it's time to find out the moon and the rising. There's some free natal charts all over the place. You don't need to be an astrologer to find out your moon and your rising energy. All right. Here we go. I do have the windows open, by the way, so you may hear some sirens and yada yada on the streets. It is what it is. It is beautiful today. And after being closed up in a winter house for a long time, we finally have beautiful weather. It's been raining today. It smells lovely. All right, so here's to you. I hope you are having a great day. For those of you who always click here no matter what, my ride or dies, you know how much I love you. I don't even know that I can express it. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so we are going to start from Aries and go to Pisces. So here we go. Aries, this is your reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. This is your sneak peek for this week, Aries. Your sneak peek for this week, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And cross-watchers, you're always welcome, of course. Aries, if you're interested in a private read, you know what to do. Look in the description for the yellow dot. It'll take you over to Wizio. All right, here we go. Well, this is the first card out, so that's top of the mind. Ace of Wands. And we have the Judgment card. Interesting. Very interesting, Aries. Okay, well, that one fell out, so we'll take it. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you have an attraction, definitely an attraction to somebody who is single. I feel like you're hoping to have a second chance. And if it's not that you're hoping to have a second chance, Aries, the Judgment card tells me that it's a really big decision that you may be making about someone that you're mirroring. Yeah, I only see that in this card, right? It feels like it feels as though you're making a decision that will affect you in the eternities, is what I want to say. Like, this is a significant thing here. The Ace of Wands tells me it's the opening of a new passionate path. And perhaps the Nine of Pentacles is telling me that you're feeling good about that you're looking good, smelling good, you're in your power, you're standing up straight in your own shoes, you're taking care of your own business if you have a business, or you're at a point where you're making fair bit of coin wherever it is that you work. But the Judgment card tells me that there's something unsettled with you. The Judgment card is about something that you're wondering if is gone. Is there anything left? Is there anything left there? The universe is saying, well, if you want to resurrect it, you can. They're giving you the go-ahead with the Ace of Wands to follow your heart, follow your passion, right? We have the Star in the reverse. Understood. Losing hope. I feel like you've been trying to heal from a situation, because the Judgment card is here with the Star in reverse, and it almost feels like I'm losing hope, but I'm going to move forward anyway. I don't know what the situation will bring. I don't know what's going on here. We've got Virgo and Pisces energy here. We've got the Star, which is Aquarius energy. Feels like you want to communicate with someone, but you're not ready to do that yet. We've got the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So what I want to say is the Eight of Wands and 1 is 9. I feel like you've been carrying something around, that you've been hurt by a situation. that maybe it's not this situation, maybe it's another situation, but it feels like you're dealing with this star in the reverse, trying to heal it, trying to find hope that you'll be able to begin again or start again, to stand on your own. It feels like something, if you're trying to stand on your own and there's no communication, maybe it's you've become single because of a lack of communication, possibly. Either, take it for how it resonates. If this, I don't know if this is a past person or a present person. It feels like there's silence in the present moment and a loss of hope that this passion that you hold, that lights you up, this passion that you hold is something that you don't know if you can have. Yeah. And I think you're the one holding yourself back, Aries. The Two of Swords is about not really wanting to see the situation for as it actually is. You've got yourself in a deadlock. You're in a gridlock with yourself. You're in the mind. You can't make a decision about reaching out. It feels like that communication's on your mind, reaching out to someone. It feels like you're trying to make a decision based on the communication that you have right now. If you're a person who is, and I don't think you are, but if you're someone who's enduring something right now, like an early type relationship, like really early, like the first month, and you don't feel like it's going well, and you're kind of losing hope because the communication's really not good, but you're very attracted to this person, I feel like it's you who's just going to kind of say, you know what, no. Yeah, nine of Pentacles. It's like I'm good on my own. I have enough on my own. I am enough on my own. And I don't really want to deal with these feelings of, not feeling hopeful and, trying to make decisions that I don't want to make right now. The Judgment card tells me that you are going to have a second chance, or that you're asking for one, or that you're hopeful or losing hope that there is going to be a second chance. We've got the King of Wands in the reverse, and we've got the Four of Swords in the reverse. The King of Wands in the reverse tells me that you're just not doing anything. You're not taking any action on this right now. I feel as though you've been healing. And you may have been healing from some type of conversation that didn't go the way you wanted it to. We've got 4 and 2 is 6. And I think that you're thinking about moving on. You might be in a situation where you just don't feel the passion anymore, or you just don't feel passion for it, whatever it is. But I feel like it's because I feel like you want it, but I feel like you're not taking action because it's been silent. So you're thinking about it. The King, it's the Knight of Cups that's in the reverse, and the Hierophant. Okay, so yeah, these cards are all coming up around the 9 of Pentacles, right? If you notice, 9 of Pentacles. So we have the Hanged One, and that's trying to make a decision, right? Going over all the possible details, looking at it from their side, looking at it from your side, trying to, hanging there, trying to find an answer, inspiration. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. And that right now you're not doing anything. I feel like it's the Knight of Cups is in the reverse, and so is the Hierophant, because it feels as though you've been having a hard time finding romance, or finding someone that you can trust with your feelings. And I don't know if it's you or them that doesn't want the commitment, but somebody here is not traditional. Maybe you're the one who doesn't want commitment, or is not necessarily a traditional person in terms of commitment. Doesn't mean you don't want it for some of you. It means that, it could be just non-traditional commitment. Like I would say, like non-traditional, like you live in your house, they live in theirs, and you guys just go back and forth, right? That we're not really combining things. We're not really moving in together, at least not for now. It feels like some type of you're not looking for you're not looking for someone who is going to jump into commitment. I feel like the Hanged One tells me, and the 9 of Pentacles tells me, you're kind of giving yourself a break from dating if you're single. I think you're just like, good God, I can't go through this anymore. That's what I feel like, Aries. I can't do this anymore. I can't find the person who fits into the criteria that I have in my head. But I think you keep trying it over and over and over again. That might be why the Judgment card is here. You keep doing it over and over again because you're very passionate. But I feel like you find people who maybe you lose hope because there's really not great communication, and you're the one that always has to do the step forward first. It feels like you've been thinking about this a lot, and for some of you, I think you're just going to give it a break for a bit. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe it's time to wait, hold back. The Queen of Wands is in the reverse right now, and the Ace of Swords here. So I feel like, yeah, you're finding people who are maybe aggressive or egoic, or people who maybe are not yet quite grown. You know, they have very remedial ideas about finances and abundance in general. People who are holding back. I feel like you have a lot of conversations with people, but I feel like the Queen of Wands in the reverse tells me you can't find anyone who's not, you know, totally into themselves. Like, you can't find anybody who's actually interested in you as much as they're interested in getting things from you or with you. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you're still looking for the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you're becoming a little more brave. The Nine of Swords is in the reverse. You're going to have a breakthrough. It's going to happen, but it's just not right now. I feel like if you're in a relationship right now, that you're kind of losing hope because you keep going back to it over and over again. You keep breaking up, going back together, breaking up, going back together. I feel like the communication is bad, regardless of whether you're in a relationship or not. Some of you are single because the Nine of Pentacles. And I feel like, yeah, you're just not finding what you need out there right now. Yeah. Pickings are slim, Charlie said. Pickings are slim. Okay. All right. Here we go, Taurus. Here we are, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter, my bull gang. How are you? Happy new week to you. How are ya? Tell me in the comments. Tell me how you're doing. If you're interested in a private read, Taurus, I do have room over at Wizio. I am a little bit behind right now, but over at Wizio, if you book me, it's a regular 10-day turnaround time, and you can find the yellow dot in the description below. All right, Taurus, let's figure it out. What's going on? What is going on for you? Sneak peek for this week, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Welcome to any cross watchers. Got the moon. Interesting. You're wondering what's being hidden. It's like you feel like something you don't know. There is something that you have a knowing of, but you're not quite sure because it's not completely clear. Huh, interesting. I've never read the moon like that before. The sun, interesting. I love this. Okay, really beautiful. The depictions on this deck are very different. I like to look them over for a moment. This is very interesting because the 6 pentacles are here and then there's one at the foot of this person. So this is the 7 of pentacles. Now the sun and the moon coming out together, I always love that because it tells me that there are two people here that really complement each other, because the moon can't shine on its own, right? You understand the moon's not illuminated, right? Of course you understand that. And the only way that the moon will reflect light is if the sun is shining on it. So they need each other, right? You could be dealing with a Leo, could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces, possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The sun tells me that whatever is in the moon energy, or whatever you think you can't see, that you don't have clarity on, the murky waters are about to come clear. You're about to get like some confirmation. It's a confirmation that's going to blow your mind. I'm looking at that sun. It's going to blow your mind. That's what it feels like. Mind-blowing clarity about something you've been waiting for. It's like you've been working behind the scenes, or somebody's been working behind the scenes Waiting with that 1 pentacle. So you, I feel, Taurus, have been waiting to give reciprocity to someone. You've been holding on to that Ace of Pentacles very, very tightly. And I think you're about to get some sort of mind-blowing clarity that's going to clear up this muddy image that you have in the moon here. That the moon energy has been clouding for you here. We have the King of Wands and the Hierophant. There we are. That says a lot of stuff, doesn't it? I feel like you're going to get some clarity about the King of Wands. We're in a general reading, so this is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. King of Wands is Leo, so we do have double Leo here. And we have Taurus now that's entered here. So what I feel is that it's a knowing. It feels like a knowing or a knowledge that you have a connection. You have a connection with your source or the other side, or you read tarot. It feels like you have a different type of connection with your source, and that the source is confirming, like the source is encouraging you to wait for that Ace of Pentacles. Don't lower your standards, I think is what it is, because the Hierophant does have high standards. Very traditional, it's unlikely you're going to get the Hierophant to waver on what they believe and what their belief system is. This person's really very traditional and does things by the book. Or possibly, if it's not that, it's just moving really slowly. This person could also be highly intelligent. Like if they aren't a psychologist or a psychiatrist, they are somebody who uses whatever they know to help others. They've like dedicated their lives to helping other people. The King of Wands here is someone who is extra spicy, right? Yeah, I think this King of Wands person, for some of you, not all of you, is someone who comes from the past, because the King of Wands is pointing that way. I think that you are going to get a really clear look at who the King of Wands is in the coming week. If not this week, maybe next week. But it feels like you're gonna have a clearer vision of who the King of Wands is, whoever this is to you. This person is the one who can be a little bit impatient. This one's impulsive, but also forged through fire, right? Understand this person's been through a lot of stuff, and that's why they are where they are. They're a king because they've come through all of it to get here. Can be a little bit of ego with the King of Wands as well, because the King of Wands is the looker, right? The one who's very attractive. So what I want to say is that you are going to get a clearer idea of who the King of Wands is, Taurus. The Five of Swords has fallen out here. Defeat. Interesting. So Taurus, what I'm going to say is this week that you may have some type of connection or communication with the King of Wands, and that King of Wands is going to show themselves for who they really are, whether that's good or bad. I'm not saying whether it's good or bad. We have the sun and the moon here. So I feel like there's things that are going to be illuminated that you didn't realize were going on. Either the king is going to bring you clarity, or the sun is going to give you clarity about the king. And it may result right here. It may result in a clashing of ideas. We don't think the same way. You're the Hierophant. This person is kind of running on, caffeine and cigarettes. Do you know what I mean? Like, probably not. Do you know what I mean? But it feels like this person is just go, 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 go. They don't stop. You may, some of you may hear from this Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries here. And it may end up being a little more intense than you thought it would be. Because I feel like this person's, for some of you, showing their true colors. They're really showing you who they are. Whether that's like, oh my God, you're such a beautiful person, or oh my God, what have I been thinking? So for some of you, it's going to be one way, and some of you, it's going to be the other. Either way, there's going to be a really intense conversation about here. We're going to talk about probably the length of time it's taken to come together, or we're going to talk about how long I've known you. I've known you for so long. I know you really well. It's going to be that kind of conversation. We've got the Nine of Wands here. So this person, this King King of Wands here is someone who has been greatly hurt, someone who unfortunately identifies as that. So, you know, you can be really greatly hurt in your life and go through a lot of terrible things, but you don't identify as someone who is just available for other people to hurt. This person identifies as that. They identify as someone who's been very brave, but everyone hurts them in the end. And that might be why it's been so long, why it's taken them so long to have any type of communication with you. Because it feels like the Knight of Pentacles tells me it's been a while that it's been silent, that there hasn't been really any communication or conversation. We have the Two of Wands. So this king, I feel, is reaching out to you from behind the fear wall because they're at a crossroads in their life and they're wondering what they should be doing at this time. I think that you're probably going to stand your ground with them, and I don't know why. Let's find out. Oh, because they look like a good offer. Oh, okay, you're not lowering your standards. You're like, no, nah, brah. Yeah, or no, ma'am. I'm sorry, but if you're not bringing me all 10 cups, then, or at least the 9, if you're not at least my wish fulfillment until we can figure out if you're the 10 of cups, I feel like this tells me that you're, Taurus, not going to lower your standards for this person, even though you've waited a long time for them to connect with you again. We've got the Eight of Swords. This person couldn't connect with you because they were obsessively or overwhelmed with thoughts about you. They didn't know how to approach you, didn't know what to say, what to do. They felt like their hands were tied, that they couldn't move, or, you know, they didn't want to start a fight. There's 3 swords here and 5 here. So I feel like somebody is trying to not be brokenhearted. They don't want to argue. They don't want to fight anymore. They just want to, and I don't know that you're fighting, but I mean, the silence is sort of a silent fight, is it not? Right? And it feels like it's been silent here. This person does have feelings for you. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So they see you as someone that they could build something with, or as someone that they've already built a little bit with. So you probably already know this person. If this Three of Pentacles is something that resonates with you, you probably have already built a little bit of romance, or you're attracted to each other, or the cups are here, right? The Knight of Cups. It's like we've already built a little bit of that here. And now I'm not in my head anymore. So I'm going to go see Taurus. And there's Leo again, the Strength card. And then we have the Page of Wands. So this person's going to show up to you, Taurus, fun and flirty, same as always, like nothing ever happened. We're just going to graze all the way over it. This person's going to tell you, look, we already started something. Why don't we finish it, right? Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Yeah. I think this person is coming toward you. What you do with them is up to you. But we do have the King of Pentacles. They might, oh, look at that. King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Do we have any other kings here? Yeah, we do. We have a King of Wands. So this person could be pre-Emperor energy. And that really doesn't mean anything except they're carrying it all. Like they're carrying everything in their whole life, which means they don't have a partner. And they're someone who is really heavily weighed down by life, and having to make a lot of decisions in their life. We have the Ace of Wands. So this person is very attracted to you. They may have ended a chapter with somebody else, and that may be why they're on their way back. But we've got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like this person wasn't giving you any reciprocity before the ending. So I feel like they were either, when they met you, were trying to get out of something, or they met you and then they got out of something because they'd rather be with you. That's how it feels. But it feels like you two will be complementary to each other is what I want to say. And what I want to say is that you're going to help this person shine, I think, Taurus. If they get their way with you, you're the person that they think is going to help them grow or help them shine. All right, kind of a different reading for you, Taurus. All right, here we go. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you so much for clicking here, Gemini and cross watchers. I do appreciate you. We're looking at Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I will be doing your reading this week, Gemini, for the last couple weeks of the month. And that will be coming. Yeah, I'll be doing that this week. All right, here we go. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you are interested until then about a private reading, please look below. In the description, you'll find the yellow dot. We are starting with the Two of Swords. So not really wanting to see the situation for what it is right now. Not wanting to make a decision. I think you want to make a decision, but I feel as, okay, maybe you did. I'm looking at the full moon back here. You could have decided to cut something out or made a decision, or because of the full moon, you are now thinking about making a decision about something. Tell me what Gemini is thinking about. Going back to the crossroads. So it's like you want to go on a different adventure. You're done on the path that you're on, or you're getting off the path that you're on, whether that means a job or a relationship or taking the car back or whatever it is. I think that it's time for a new path, and that you're at the crossroads right now in life. You want adventure, and I think you're just about at the door that says it's time to go. But I think that we've got two twos here. So you're making decisions based on your passions and what you know, to decide whether or not you're going to move forward. Page of Swords. This is really interesting energy. So now we have 3 swords. But we also have the person who is seeking knowledge, right? This is the student. So this one here is seeking knowledge. Gemini, seeking knowledge about making a decision of something you've been thinking on and not wanting to see. You have not wanted to see the situation for what it is, because then you're going to have to take action. That's what it is. We've got the 8 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck with the 9 of Swords. You could be worrying about work, some of you. You could be worrying about your job or worrying about a project you have going at work. Tell me more about Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for this week. Sneak peek for this week for Gemini. We have the 4 cups. Interesting. So I do believe, Gemini, someone offered you their emotions or their feelings or something like that, and I feel as though you never answered. You're still up in your head about it. It feels like you never answered. You may have had other things on the go. The 3 cups are there. You may have had either a lot of options in love, or you were having a lot of fun in love with someone else already. But it feels as though when this opportunity arose for someone giving you their emotion or their cup, it feels like you never said it. You didn't want to see it for what it is, and you never said anything. You actually didn't answer at all. Page of Cups. I think you owe someone an apology for ghosting them, blocking them. I think it's a ghost. I don't think it's a block. I think we're just in silence. I don't think there's anything like terrible or nefarious about the connection. I feel like it's just that you have had this on your mind for a long while, hoping to make a decision, and it's been a long while. That's what it feels like. Months, probably. I want to say that there's probably an age difference here, a significant age difference between you, whatever way that is, that works out for you. But we also have 2 pages here, which can also indicate children. So maybe you made this decision to not answer this person based on children. Maybe you had kids, maybe you were in a relationship, because the 3 cups to me indicates you either had a lot of options or you were already in a harmonious connection. When the 4th cup came along, I think you bored with it though. Honestly, I think you became bored with it. Let's keep going here. Gemini. 6 of Wands. Got the Wheel of Fortune under the deck. Wow, with Temperance and the 2 of Cups. Okay, there we go. It's the bottom of the deck. So we do have some very beautiful, balanced love coming in the future, in the very near future, I'm going to say. Probably in the next week or so, you're going to hear rumblings about this. It could be with someone who is an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be someone who's a fixed sign, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus. We've also got Sagittarian energy here. So I feel like you want victory. you want victory. You've come back from the fight. And I also feel like you are someone who gets a lot of attention. Again, I'm looking at the 3 cups over here, and now we've got the 6 of Wands. That you're someone who's probably getting a lot of attention for either what you do for a job. Maybe you are, if you are a feminine, you're probably in a job or an organization that is predominantly men. And if you're a masculine, you're probably in a workplace that's predominantly women. But I feel like either way, whatever your preference is, that preference is always looking at you. I want to say that you're very attractive, you're very charismatic, that you like to be seen, you don't mind the attention. And I feel like people look at you because you're nice to look at. But what I also want to say here is I feel is that you want a victory here. I think that you think you're supposed to, not supposed to, but I think you're feeling like you should have apologized. You should have said something. It's like you're rethinking it now with the Page of Swords. You're thinking about it. The World card. Interesting. Let's keep going here. All of those fixed signs, right? So the World card is an indication that something is over or ended. A chapter is over. So not a cycle. Cycles are the swords or the wands. Cycles can open and close weekly, right? But this is something that's big. It feels like something big has ended or is changing, or you've learned a lesson about it. Something you successfully see clearer. Tell me more about the World. The Knight of Swords. The 6 of Cups. Okay. So what I want to say is the realization. I feel like there's been a realization here that you should have. You probably should have spoken to this person sooner, for sure. That there has been an end of a chapter with somebody. It feels like you ended the chapter and everybody went their own ways. I feel like you, it was really hard for you to close this chapter, Gemini, I want to say. The Knight of Swords tells me that, and the 6 of Cups tells me that there is somebody here that you've known for a really long while who might be newly divorced. Maybe that's you, maybe it's them. But we have Justice here, which is Libra. We have the Queen, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, right? So the Queen of Swords is the one that's speaking their mind because they are someone who is, on a path of liberation, right? This person has been held down for too long. Someone stifled them, right? They're a queen, right? The king probably tried to stifle them, and the queen is now free, broken free, and is now liberating. So it feels like this person, Gemini. You could also be the person who is being liberated, but I feel that the 6 of Cups is indicating there's either a longtime friend or a love, someone that you think is deeply connected to you, that you really want to get balance with. And I feel like you want to have a conversation in order to do that. I feel as though when whatever ends here, the chapter that ends here, which is the silence, I didn't answer you, I'm overthinking it, I'm stuck now, I'm blocked, you know what I mean? It feels like you are now deciding that you need to communicate with or reach out to somebody here, because up till now I think you've just been watching them. Yeah, there's the communication. So I think that this week might be the week that you decide to get out of the 8 of Swords and into the 6 of Pentacles. Get out of your head and into the 3D world here and give somebody some reciprocity here. It's not going to be easy. This person, if you haven't seen them in a while, the Judgment and the 7 of Wands is here, which tells me that you're not taking no for an answer. 8 of Pentacles is you're willing to work on it, and you think that the 10 of Cups is at the end of the line. Knight of Pentacles is here. It's taken a long, long time. I don't know if you will have victory or not, but we did see the 6 of Wands. It does indicate some victory. All right. All right, all right. Here we are, Cancer. This is for you. Cancer, how are you? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. Thank you for your clicks on my last Pisces Cancer video. I will link it at the end of this video here if you're interested in seeing it. And if you're interested in a private read, please look below in the description. You'll find the yellow dot, which has my email address and a link to Wizio. All my pricing is there. We begin at $40 over there. All right, here we go, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is up for Cancer this week? This is the sneak peek for this week for you, Cancer. Energy for this week. We're looking at the 8 of Pentacles. So you've been working a lot, I think. Putting nose to the grindstone and really really working a lot. If you're not working a lot in terms of your job, it might just be that you've really been very diligent about working on the self, because the 8 of Pentacles is about the self and can be self-mastery, right? Or you've just become really, really good at whatever it is that you do, you offer to the world. Wow, on steroids. The sun is here. Yeah, I feel like somebody's noticing you at work is what I want to say, or noticing your work. Noticing how hard you work, or noticing how good you are at whatever it is you do. The sun is about, when the sun is out, everybody's growing, right? You're growing personally, professionally, spiritually, right? Everybody's hair and nail grows under the sun, plants, animals, everything grows under the sun. For some of you also might be working really hard or become really good at what you do because of the kids. Maybe you have children that you're trying to mentor. We have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, so you've become the King of Pentacles. I feel like you're a person who doesn't really have to look for an opportunity, that the opportunities look for you. And that's what the King of Pentacles is, right? The person who is really... having been really persistent to get to the King of Pentacles, to get to that space of being really balanced, patient, down to earth, dependable. I feel like this is where you are right now. Or if you're not there right now, you're going to get there very soon, because people are going to be noticing you either in the workplace, or if you have a business, you're going to come upon a business idea that's just going to come to you. You're not going to have to, reach out for it. Yeah, it's actually going to come to you. Could be talking about the King of Pentacles, who is Taurus, but in a general reading is also Virgo and Capricorn. Oh my gosh, my brain just shut off right there. Did you hear it click? Wow. Okay, the sun is Leo, by the way. We have the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. Interesting. Just listening. What I want to say is that you're a really shrewd business person. Shrewd. What does that mean, really? I wish I had another phone that could look it up. Shrewd. I feel like you're laser focused. I feel like that you go in with the hard questions, that you are someone that not many people can slay with their words, is what I want to say. You are someone who, I'm looking at the 5 of Swords, that you are very slow to make a decision, to look things over, that you look over all the details, I feel, with the King of Pentacles here. And I think that's why you are thriving in business, because you're really shrewd, you're really smart, highly intelligent, and you use your words in a way that most people don't realize that you're being either snarky or a little bit, like tiny bit on the rude side. I don't know if it's rude, but maybe it's I don't know that it's rude, because I don't feel anybody getting offended. I don't feel any offense, but I think that you have such clarity with what you're doing right now and how it's flowing to you, that the 5 of Swords is a little bit of cockiness, is what I want to say. Yeah. The 2 of Swords to me, though, is not seeing something for what it is, but I feel as though maybe over the full moon, that maybe something has changed for you. Maybe you have had a change of thinking, or a change of how you feel about business, or how you're making decisions about business. I've got the Queen of Cups. So I feel like you're super intuitive, right? I think that you are quite psychic, but you say it's like luck. Oh yeah, that was just good luck. I always have such good luck. I don't think it's about luck. I think it's about feeling and vibration, that you know what's going to happen before it happens. And that's why you're really a good, shrewd business person, is what I want to say. Tell me more. We've got the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So you agonize over making decisions. Decisions, especially as it pertains to your feelings. You agonize over how to be seen. Should you be seen as the King of Pentacles or as the Queen of Cups? Should you show your emotions on the surface, or should you keep it all business? I feel like you kind of argue with yourself. The Nine of Swords, you worry about how people perceive you. If they perceive you as someone who is, kind, and I think that you are kind. I'm going to say a kind or a healer, someone who's very psychic. But the Five of Swords is telling me that you're finally, I want to say you finally realize that you need to be seen in order to do really good at work. And I think somebody is seeing you. I think they're also seeing the care with which you do it. But I think that even though they see it, you don't see it. You think that you're on the way out the door. For some of you, the Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, this is someone I think that you have had harsh words with. And now there's a realization that maybe you used some harsh words. I can't ignore that there's 7 swords here. It's like something is hiding. There's an illusion. The Queen of Cups, there's an illusion. I think the illusion is that you always see everybody as the King of Pentacles, but I really feel like underneath you're the Queen of Cups. You're always worried that someone is going to leave you or that something is going to end. Oh, there's a relationship here that's ended. I feel like maybe you're the person who's separated, not yet divorced. We have the Five of Cups. Yeah, there is some sadness here that the things are no longer the way they were. And I think you're really focused on the things that you have lost rather than the things that are left to gain here. I think you're looking for or wanting a long-term relationship, or because we're connecting with the King of Pentacles, maybe you're just putting all of your time and energy into work. We have the King of Wands here. So I feel like you are looking for a passionate connection. You're looking for a long-term passionate connection. Someone who's really balanced and someone who's really passionate. But I'm really interested in what's going on here. Tell me more about this here. The Five of Swords, the Sun, and the Queen of Cups keeps poking at me here. The Three of Cups, we have the Emperor, Temperance, and the Nine of Pentacles. I think that I feel as though you told this person, as I'm looking at the Five of Swords, and that's what I was clarifying. I think that you told somebody that you just needed time by yourself or to be alone. The Temperance card is here. It's like you needed healing, or you needed to find balance in your life, or it was just a time where you just wanted to be by yourself and be single. Because I think you're carrying a lot. The Emperor is here. I feel like you're carrying a lot, carrying all of it. The Three of Cups is here, and I feel like you feel that it's left on a good note. That whatever was said between you, that you said in kindness, but you said in a really sort of intense way. I really enjoy your company, but I must be moving along. Like it almost seems a little heartless. I'm getting a song. Give me a sec. The song is by Imagine Dragons. It's called Natural. I think that someone thinks that you're a natural, a beating heart of stone, someone who doesn't show their emotions, someone who maybe, I I feel like the Emperor had a lot of options in emotional things. There's a Princess of Swords here who is the Page, and there's an Ace of Swords. I feel like you've been watching someone else do a lot of dating, or you've been keeping in touch with people who know them. You're wondering if this person has found their person yet. The Ace of Swords is here with the Nine of Cups and the Princess of Swords, who is the Page. So it feels like you've been watching them and you want to talk to them about the Nine of Cups. There it is, Eight of Wands. There is the communication that is coming this week. I think it's you that's going to reach out to them, by the way. All right. Here we go, Leo. This is you, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is for you, Leo. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. If you are a cross watcher, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. If you just reach out and touch that thumbs up, that would be lovely. Then other people will be able to find us. It's been so lovely that you guys have all been hitting the thumbs up, and not all of you, of course, but the good majority of you. So thank you for all the likes. It is attracting people to this channel. Thank you so much for doing that for me. I appreciate you. All right, Leo, if you're interested in a private read, please look below. Look for the yellow dot. My email address is there, as well as the link to Wizio, which is the only place you can book me. All right, here we go. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sneak peek for this week for Leo, please. Tell me about Leo. All right, we'll take one off this big pile here. And the one that's face up here was Five Pentacles. So, on the outside looking in, feeling in a little bit of lack, possibly some financial hardship. Leo, let's take a look. We've got the Six Pentacles. Okay, so what I feel is that you had recently had some reciprocation from someone else. So some reciprocal energy in the 3D world. I feel like that that you have been talking with someone, possibly, who's giving you a lot of reciprocity here. But I want to say that you, in this time here, in the Six of Pentacles, that you feel like this person was seeing other people as well, or that they were giving their energy to other people, or possibly another thing, like maybe this person's a workaholic, or do you know what I mean? Like maybe they weren't giving you as much of their energy as you wanted. The Five of Pentacles tells me that eventually you two just stop talking. And that everything goes quiet. And now I find you in the Hermit energy here. So you might have Virgo energy, but even if you don't, I feel like you go into self-preservation mode. It's like you slowly stop talking to this person, or you go from talking to them to all of a sudden not talking to them. And let's find out why that is. There is, it tells me you go into Hermit mode here. Tell me what's going on with the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, please. Why did they stop talking? Eight of Cups, somebody emotionally disconnected. So either you or they emotionally disconnected, and I feel like either you're losing sleep over it or they are. I think it's you. You're in Hermit mode doing a lot of thinking. The Nine of Swords is maybe you're not sleeping a lot. I just feel like you're worried about the future and what's to come for the future. And are you going to be alone? Will you be in this singular energy forever? The Hermit goes into Hermit mode to try and heal the self, or understand, or find wisdom about the situation. It feels like we just disconnected emotionally, or just pulled apart from each other here, Leo. And the Nine of Swords tells me now you're sort of in worry about it. You're worried about, we've been disconnected emotionally. I've been on the outside looking in. I'm by myself here. I'm not really talking to anybody. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is that? Seven of Pentacles in reverse is I don't want to wait anymore. I've done all the growing that I can grow for now, and I don't want to wait anymore. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Why is that here, please? Three of Cups. You don't want to wait for happiness anymore. You don't want to wait for a reunion, possibly, for some of you. I feel like what you're thinking about in Hermit mode is you're trying to find the wisdom of how not to be in this Nine Swords, because I really feel like there was like good reciprocity going on here, and then all of a sudden you two pulled away from each other. Eight of Cups. Three of Wands. You don't want to wait anymore for your ships to come in. The happiness, all right? The ships coming in is the happiness or the Three of Cups, whatever way you see that. A reunion, a reconciliation, possibly just being more social, getting out there. I don't want to wait anymore to be social. I don't want to wait anymore for my ships to come in. I want to get out there and begin dating, possibly. We have the Page of Wands. You're feeling fun and flirty. And I think that's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting someone who is lighthearted, fun, and flirty, and possibly someone who is younger than you. The Queen of Wands, someone that you're very attracted to. And Leo, that is energy that you're very attracted to, right? Is fire energy, definitely. The Queen of Wands is someone who is, you know, doesn't really need you. This person is doing it all on their own, doing everything that they need to do for themselves and taking care of themselves. That's why they look so good. This person is someone who is, you know, maybe a little bit in their ego because they are so attractive. But I think that's what attracts you to them. Why are you feeling sad about that, though? Two of Swords and the Five of Cups. Tell me about the decision that was made or is not being made. Why is the Two of Swords here? I feel like you're feeling bad because you either can't see the situation for what it is and you're making yourself sad. You might be the one who pulled away, like trying to get them before they get you. That's sort of a response of trauma. Someone's probably hurt you in the past. The Two of Swords, though, is about not really seeing the situation for what it is and trying to make a decision about it. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so you're sort of wondering if the person that you pulled away from or disconnected from is actually your wish fulfillment. But unfortunately, the wish fulfillment card, which is the Nine of Cups, is boxed in by the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. So is this my person or is it not? I feel like you don't know and you're trying to make a decision about whether or not you should take action and move forward here. Move forward with the Queen of Wands. The Two of Swords, yeah, not being able to make the decision about the Nine of Cups because of the Eight of Swords. So your hands are tied. You feel like you can't really make a decision or that you're just thinking about it all the time. All you want is happiness. Tell me why we pulled away. What happened here? Seven of Cups. Options, understood. King of Swords. We have the Six of Cups and the World card. You had a cycle that came to a close with someone you thought was your soulmate, but they were not. Just saying. This cycle, or this chapter, I should say, came to a close with someone you were very, that you're very well, that you know them very well. I guess I should say you're very well acquainted with them is what I wanted to say. This chapter came to a close because of, I think that you're the one that cut it off. I think that you're the one that said, I'm good, I'm done here. The King of Swords is here. I think you were very honest with this person. Seven of Cups indicates that you had a lot of emotional offers and you weren't willing to settle. And it is what it is, right? So I think you pulled away from this person, but understand, I think now your second thought is maybe I shouldn't have pulled away. I was really attracted to this person. They had great energy. They were really fun and flirty and young. And this person, you know, I feel like you've always been waiting for someone like that. And it feels like once you found it, you turned away. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So you might want to be making a commitment. I think that you're thinking about this person again. And the Hierophant, you could be dealing with Taurus. What else do we have? Oh, we have could be another fixed sign. We've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. We've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like you want to invest and you want a commitment, but I think you're terrified. And that's why you move on. Six of Swords is as soon as it gets to the place where it gets to be serious, then this is where you go. You end up here. Five of Pentacles. You just shut it down because you can't deal with it. Yeah. All right. This week, I think that you're going to be making a decision to think about reaching out to that person, is what I wanted to say. The whole point of the reading, I guess. Virgo, this is for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is for you, Virgo. If you're interested in a private read, please look below in the description. You will see the yellow dot and that link that'll take you over to Wizio, where you can book me beginning at $40, by the way. All right, here we go. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Welcome, welcome if you are a cross watcher. Tell me about Virgo this week. The sneak peek for this week for Virgo, please. We've got the Two of Cups. In this deck, moons are cups. We've got the Two of Cups at the top of your mind, Virgo. Tell me more. We've got the Ace of Swords. I need to talk about this. Need to open up a conversation about the Two Cups. Why is that? Seven of Cups. Well, I'm going to say for some of you, the reason that you're opening up the conversation about do you love me is because you have other options. Seven of Moons. The Seven of Moons is the Seven of Cups. And for others of you, it has nothing to do with other options. For others of you, I feel like you want to open up. You want some clarity and concise, truthful, honest information about someone's feelings, or you want to speak about your own feelings, but it's really overwhelming for you, the Seven of Cups. We've got 9 cups all together here. You're wondering if this person that you are with is your 9 cups. 7 and 2 is 9, right? I feel like that's a conversation that you want to have with somebody. Well, it could be somebody that you are not dating, that you want to tell them about how you feel about them and how they make you feel, sort of overwhelmed with emotion and heart space. You're very attracted to this person. I feel like this person for you is someone who is very kind, go with the flow. They don't kick up a fuss. But this person's no slouch either. I feel like you're really attracted to them because they are someone who either has their own business or they're someone who makes their own rules. They will say, yeah, I'll take that under advisement, and the queen will do what she wants. I think you like the person who goes rogue, the renegade, the one that's not listening to you. Whether you're feminine or masculine, I think everybody likes that energy until they have to deal with it face to face and they realize that, the Queen of Wands really is the Queen of Wands. I really don't care what you think about me. I'm going to do what I got to do. I think you're in love with someone who is the Queen of Wands, and I feel like it freaks you out just a little bit because this person is kind of in charge of themselves and you don't know where you fit in. Like, this person is love and kindness and healing and maybe a good mother, good father, but they're also very fiery and passionate and very passionate about life and the things that they do in their own life. Seven of Swords. You're not telling this person how you feel about them. It feels like you want to have the conversation, but you are unsure of how this person feels about you. They are someone who is very much on their own. They are a lone ranger, or they act as such. So someone who doesn't really tell you all their plans. They also might be someone who is very full of deep emotions, depth, like the Queen of Cups. But I feel as though this person doesn't really let it show on the surface all that much. We have the Three of Cups and the Hanged Man. Just listening. There is a lie about the Three of Cups. There is some illusion about the Three of Cups. Is it a lie? Just listening. You don't believe it. No. I think that you want to talk to this person about your feelings because it feels as though you think that somebody here is lying to you about having other options. You think about that a lot. You think someone here is cheating on you, I think. That someone's lying about the Three of Cups. That you think that they have someone else in the DMs, or it feels like it consumes you in terms of your thoughts, that you're trying to you're trying to let it go. You're trying to release it or surrender it to the universe, but it really bothers you. It's bothering me as I sit here and look at this together. You might be dealing with an Empress. You could be dealing with Taurus and Libra. You could be dealing with You could be dealing with Scorpio, Pisces, and Virgo here for me in the Judgment card in the future. So the Empress, Justice, and the Tower. I feel like this conversation you want to have with the Empress. For others of you, you could be the Empress, the one who's in the Hanged Man energy because you think someone is cheating on you or not giving you the whole truth about what they're doing when they're away from you. Are they in the Queen of Cups energy, or are they in the Queen of Wands energy? There could be, two feminines or masculines here, right? I'm just seeing both of them here. So it feels like you could be the Empress who's worried about this, or you are someone who is maybe with the Empress and you want to have conversation about this. Now, the Empress is someone who is quite well balanced, though. When the Empress shows up in the upright, this person is someone who is creative, creating life, creating, birthing ideas. This person is taking care of all the people around them as well as themselves. They're very connected to the universe, connected to self. So take your spot here. So we have Justice and the Tower. Just listening. All right. I'm just going to say, and I've been getting this energy for you for a while, Virgo, and I was hoping this was going to be a different reading, but it looks like it's, Justice, the Tower, and the Eight of Pentacles. Tells me that somebody decides that they either have had a realization that they want to work on it. The Tower and the Justice card tells me that someone has a realization that they either deserve better or deserve more. And the Eight of Pentacles, this is because I've worked on myself. And I think if you're the Empress, those are your thoughts. I think that you're trying to convince yourself you're worth more than this. Yeah, Virgo, it's like, I'm worth more than this. This person could have someone else. I need to talk to them about what's going on here. Do they have other options? Are they in love with me? There's two feminines or masculines here. All right, that's what's going on for you this week, Virgo. I feel like this week is the week where you start to give yourself some space to ask some questions, because it feels like you've done a lot of work on yourself up to here, and the person that you're with possibly right now is not necessarily working on themselves at this time. All right. Libra, this one's for you. How are you, Libra? Thank you so much for coming here and for clicking. And if you're cross-watching for Libra, thank you for clicking here. I appreciate you. Libra, if you're interested in a private read, please look into the description. Look for the yellow dot, and my email address and my link to Wizio is there, where you can book me beginning at $40. All right, here we go, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Libra, please. Tell me about Libra. Libra, we're starting you out with the King of Pentacles. So, kind of down to earth, feeling balanced, possibly financial things are going your way just a little more than they were. Oh my, the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So you can't let go of the Queen of Pentacles, or if you're the king, whatever it is, feminine or masculine, it doesn't matter. It feels like you can't let go of someone. You can't cut the string. You can't break the chain. It feels like you're stuck to someone. You can't stop what's going on in the 3D. It feels like Libra, it feels like you feel stuck to somebody here, and it's earth energy, so it feels like it's in the 3D. So just listening to Charlie. One moment. Oh, you want balance with this person. You can't let them go. But it's almost to a point of toxicity, I'm going to say, Libra. Because it feels as though you see this balanced power couple. It feels like something's gone wrong here, though, because the devil shows up. And then we have temperance. So I feel like you want to either fix things or heal things. Something that you want to be softer between you. Got the Nine of Wands. There's fear. You're scared to come out from behind the fear wall. You want to heal this connection because you feel like this person is your mirror. You feel like this person is your soulmate or someone that you're really deeply connected to here. You feel like, the thing is I think this is a codependent connection as I look at the devil. It could be codependency because the Nine of Wands has shown up here and you've been hurt so many times over and over again that you just can't seem to let this person go. And I think that whether it's feminine or masculine, that you can't let this person go because they provided stability for you. And it could have been that they literally gave you money, but they provided a stable way for you. Like when you were in this person's presence, that they made you feel healed and made you feel like yourself, made you feel okay to be whoever you were going to be. Five of Wands is like you're wondering if there's competition for your person here, feminine or masculine. It's like you feel like this person could be dating and you're not really sure, but you want to kind of heal this whole thing. I feel like you can heal it, but I want to say that with the Five of Wands here, I don't know if this is your thoughts or theirs, but somebody here feels like the other person has a lot of options or there's going to be competition. I don't think you want the competition. I think that's why we're at the spot that we are, the World card. So there was indecision here. I don't know if it was you that couldn't make a decision or if they couldn't, or maybe you had too many options or they did, but the World card is here, which means that a cycle comes to a close. Sorry, a chapter, not a cycle. A chapter comes to a close. So you could be dealing with someone who is an earth sign, but we have the fixed energies here, which are Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, as well as Taurus, but Virgo, Capricorn as well, as we're reading this. So it feels like either your indecision comes to an end, Six of Cups. Yes, your indecision comes to an end and you decide that this person is the soulmate. So I think you've known them for a while, but I think it's silent between you now is what I wanted to say. And that's why we've got this obsession, this obsessive, I can't let go of you, I'm connected to you or attached to you or you're attached to me. It feels like this person is a soulmate and that's why you can't let go of them. Why you have indecision about whether this can be healed or not. You've known this person for a while though, and I feel like you were friends before you were lovers. I do feel like this is a situation of lovers, but I feel like it's almost like you couldn't show your whole self, Libra. You couldn't bear to show this person exactly who you were, because I feel like you identify as the wounded warrior, someone who things never go well for. Right? The devil and the wounded warrior together. So you could be the wounded warrior and know that in your past were these things, but you're moving forward. But if you're in the mindset of the wounded warrior, that's where you're stuck. You're stuck there attached to this idea of not being able to heal it. We've got the Seven Swords here. Four of Cups. So I feel like it comes to an end for you here. You know this person is your soulmate, but are you lying to yourself? I I feel like you want to come out of this energy of being by yourself in the Four of Cups. You're tired of sitting there in this redundant energy by yourself. And I feel like your gut is telling you to reach out, to make communication or conversation here with this person. It's been silent. I think that you're not speaking with them. I think that the Seven of Wands, sort of Seven of Swords, sorry, is giving me sort of a blocked energy. Like I'm blocked from moving forward here. My gut's telling me to. I'm in the Four of Cups. The Six of Cups I know is here. I feel like this person is 10 cups altogether, but I feel like you haven't spoken with them in a while, and it's you that's going to have to reach out if you want to speak with them again. It's like you want to open a new conversation where we're really honest and clear with each other, where we're really transparent. Tell me about the Temperance. Why is the Temperance here? We have the Three of Swords. We have the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Wands. So you're standing your ground. This is your partnership. I feel like this is your partnership, and it's broken your heart. It's almost like, you know, the Seven of Wands is telling me you're not changing your mind, or you feel like you have to jump to your own defense, or you feel very defensive about the Three Pentacles. It's like, we built it up to here. What's the problem? I don't understand. We are soulmates, but I feel like the problem here is with the Devil. Yeah, it's making you blind. It's like it's making you shut down, be within the self. Seven of Cups is I'm feeling overwhelmed. It's like you can't let go of this person. Like you can't move forward and you can't move back. That's what it feels like. We have the Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords. I think you're eventually just going to move on to something else, to another relationship, but I just feel like you can't let go of this, though. I don't know that any other relationship. Yeah, you're trying to find your Ten of Cups, and you're going to try it. The Fool is here, and we have the Hierophant. So you might be looking for a commitment, a new beginning, and a commitment. Ten of Cups, right? Which is all of it. And then we have the Sun. So I feel like you are going to find another connection. I feel like there is romance there for you, that you're going to move on and you're going to find the Ten of Cups. I feel like it's all here for you. The commitment, the happiness. I feel like there is a new start here, but you're never going to find this if you don't get out of this energy of being so stuck in this idea that it must be this person. Because if you're manifesting the wrong thing, it's not yours. And it feels like it's a codependent, can't let go. It's not like I want to let go. It's like a obsession. I can't let go. I'm feeling overwhelmed and nobody's talking to me, and I am obsessively thinking about all of this. I think that this week is the week that I think it's the week that you finally pull away emotionally from this situation, because I feel like it's really interrupting your sleep patterns, that you're not sleeping well, that you're really feeling disconnected from yourself and from other people. I feel as though what you want is a sorry from this person. I don't know that you're going to get it, my friend. I think this week you're still stuck in the energy of I can't move forward without this person. It's a change of mind, my friend, Libra. I know that you'll do anything to keep in balance, but sometimes you need to create a little imbalance in order to get back to the balance, right? All right. Here we go, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio, you're reminding me to drink my water. Didn't need that. Thank you for your beautiful energy. How are you, Scorpio? I hope you're well with all this stuff that's going on in your sign here. The full moon, which marked the end of some chapters, and then you're cutting things out on the eclipse, right? Give me the energy of Scorpio, please. Sneak peek for this week for Scorpio. Tell me about Scorpio. If you're interested in a private read, please look below. There is a yellow dot in the description, and my email address is there, as well as a link to Wizio. All right. Here we go, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We're talking about Scorpio, please. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio. Scorpio, you are trying to make a decision about something. I think you're kind of stuck right now. You don't want to see a situation for what it really is. You're not seeing it for what it really is. You've been manifesting a new beginning in passion, a new balanced beginning in passion, kind, loving, healing. I feel as though there is some type of situation that you need to make a decision about. It might be either about the money that is not working out, or the relationship that's not working out. Maybe there's an impact of finances. Maybe you had to take another job. Now you've got an impact of finances. There's something that you're not looking at because you have to make a decision that you don't want to make. So whether it's about a relationship that's ending, it might be a relationship that's just not for you or not ending, that you're not seeing it for what it is, and therefore you're not making the decision. I think in the future, though, you are going to have to make a decision because we got the Nine of Swords here. I feel like it gets you into a place where you can't even sleep. Yeah, it is time for you to, I feel like, message the Six of Cups. That's what it is. All right, there we go. Six of Cups is someone you've known for a long time, whether they be friend or lover. On the table here, we have Aries and Sagittarius energy. Somebody is using all the tools they have, acting as though they already have this new path of passion. Oh boy. Okay, look. What I want to say to you, Scorpio, is that if you're in a situation right now where you're feeling in lack, I feel that it's going to get better. Now, I don't necessarily know that if you're in a relationship, it's going to get better. I'm just going to say, but the situation itself is looking kind of grim right now. I think that the opportunities and passion that you're looking for are not necessarily working out the way you want them to. The Five of Cups tells me that I don't really know if I want any of these opportunities here. I think you're sad because something has ended, or there was some type of... I think you're just really focused on what you've lost, which is making it really hard for you to manifest. It's making it really hard for you to realize that you have your own tools to move forward here. I want to say that the two fives, of course, mean quick change whenever more than one five shows up here. But I feel like with the Ace of Wands, that you are on the outside looking in. It almost feels as though everyone else has got a partner, or everyone else has got a great job, or everyone else is passionate about their life. But I'm living in the Five of Cups here, sort of focused on what I've lost, and I'm living in this desolate place of feeling like I'm on the outside of happiness or healing. We've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Swords. Somebody's watching and is about to come forward because they want a new beginning here. The Wheel of Fortune, of course, is fortunate change, but nonetheless, it is change, Scorpio, and you're a fixed sign. You don't like change. Of course, it could be different for everybody. Of course, their moon in the rising sign is a lot, but really, Scorpio energy is a very strong energy, strongest in the zodiac when it comes down to it. And the Fool here indicates that you do want a new beginning, that there's someone that you've been watching that you feel is going to be a good partner or a good pick for you. The Four of Wands, somebody who would give you stability, but there's going to have to be upheaval and change in order for these fortunate things to happen. This person, I think you are seeing them as the person who is meant for you by the universe. So this explains this energy now. You're feeling alone. You're feeling like you're never going to find your person. I feel like you are feeling kind of detached from happiness or balance or healing. We've got the Six of Swords. Tell me why this is here. What are we moving on from? Maybe you're moving on from these bad vibes. Moving on from feeling in the Five of Cups, feeling sad or regret of the past. Moving on from the Five of Pentacles, feeling on the outside looking in. It's time for you to drop your burdens, I think. So as you move forward, I feel like you're dropping your burdens and ending cycles. So you're going to stop being on the outside looking in. Now, this could be something as simple as it's time for you to get out there and be a little more social, that maybe you have been, by yourself too long. And it might be that you've been by yourself so long that you've been thinking about, the things that have gone on in the past here. Thinking about someone from the past, possibly. We are in retrograde season, right? So we have the Ten of Wands. It feels like you really you've been carrying around the burden of an ending. The ending, I feel, taught you something. I feel it brought things full circle for you, that you cleared karma. It feels though that it was a harsh ending is what I want to say. The Ten of Swords is we didn't have very good communication skills. Maybe you just went into silence. It could be that, but maybe you felt stabbed in the back. You felt like someone put these burdens on your shoulders and now you've got to carry them around. I want to say that the Ten of Wands tells me that you finally drop them as you move forward here, and that the ending of the chapter comes as a relief. Knight of Pentacles. It took very long to close the chapter. Oh no, it's taken a long time to find love. Okay. So Scorpio, I feel like you didn't think it was going to take this long to find love. That you start manifesting your path of passion, and I don't think you thought it was going to take this long. But the Knight of Pentacles is here nonetheless, and I feel like it has taken a long time, probably years, for you to find someone to love or to fall in love with. We have the Three of Swords. You keep getting your heart broken. You bring in the opportunity, you're slow, methodical, and then you bring in the opportunity, you tell them that you have feelings. Two of Cups, I think I'm in love with you, and then Three of Swords, your heart's broken, or you feel disappointed. And it's a surprise that this person doesn't really feel the way that you feel. I think that you waited a long time to tell them how you felt, but it feels like it surprises you that somebody broke your heart and they're like, yeah, sorry, not sorry, but it's just not working out for us. That's what it feels like here. We have the Two of Wands. You go back to the drawing board, right? You're at the crossroads of your life now. Something has ended and it's time for you to go back. Why are you so sad here? We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So I think what's happening here is that it's really hard to find someone who is stable like you, who is very down to earth and very dependable, and someone who always has the other person's back, very balanced, very, connected to the earth. I think what you've been doing is you've been finding a lot of people like this, people who are juggling you because, they're good looking and they just juggle people all the time. They just go from one to the other to the other. And I think that you are the person who is far too balanced to take part in this Knight of Wands crap, this Knight of Wands bullshit, right? I think you're too balanced for that. And so it's almost like you feel sad and disconnected because the world is in this whole put a notch on your bedpost thing, and you're not into it. You just want to find a person you can settle with and be grounded with and be logical and happy and abundant with. And the world is like using you up. Like I feel like you feel as though the world is using you up. So the thing is I think what you've been ignoring is that there is somebody specifically that I think fits the bill here of who you want to see. We've got the Six of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Moon energy. So I feel like there is somebody that you want to speak with. You need clarity on something. You need victory on something. But I think you think that this person has too many other options and they're not going to want to see you. The Moon energy is, I don't know what to say. Yeah, the Moon and the Ace of Swords. I don't know how to say it. It feels like maybe one of the people you've been disconnected from, right? I don't know how to say it. Maybe this person has a bunch of other options, Six of Wands. They have a lot of people watching them. Maybe they have other options. Yeah, you don't know what to say again. Yeah, Nine of Cups. I don't know how to bring it up. I'm not really sure if I'm going to bring it up in the right way or not. I think that you're my everything. What if that freaks that person out? And I say to you, if it freaks that person out, they're not your person. Yeah. Because I think underneath sometimes you get worried about this, that sometimes you can lash out or be illogical or irreverent or say the wrong thing or get upset and say the wrong thing. But I think what is on the line, though, is the Nine of Cups. So I think this week you are realizing that you're not the player. You're not for the streets. You're going to let the streets be where they are. I think that you're kind of just pulling back your energy because you're tired of getting hurt. I think that every time you tell somebody that you're in love with them or that you have feelings, that all of a sudden they're gone. And it hurts. Yeah, it hurts. Their cycles keep opening and closing. It's time to drop some of those burdens this week and not be scared of the Ace of Wands because, yeah, you know, it's ugly out there. And it all depends on how you are feeling about it. I mean, it's all your perception, right? It's up to you whether you want to move forward or not. All right, Sagittarius, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sagittarius energy, please. Saggies, I am your Saggy sister. It is in my rising. And thank you so much for clicking here. I was going to say kicking here. Thanks so much for clicking here. If you're interested in a private read, please look below. The yellow dot is in the description. So is my email address and the link to Wizio, where readings begin at $40. All right, here we go, Sag. This is your sneak peek for this week. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Welcome, welcome if you are a cross-watcher. Here we go. 10 of Cups. Interesting. Top of the mind, right? 10 of Cups. Okay, all right. We'll do that. We'll do that. Might as well take them as they fall, right? Let's do it. All right. This, I think, is the week, Sag. Either you receive communication or you send out communication. I think you're receiving it, I want to say. It feels like it's coming from the past, this energy of the Eight of Wands. It is some type of fast-moving energy or communication. I feel like we're moving quickly to the 10 of Cups. I feel like this communication is coming toward you. We have death, transformative energy. This conversation is going to transform how you look at happiness and love, the apex of love, like all 10 cups, right? This is going to transform how you look at it. I feel as though that there is this conversation or this communication, whatever way it comes to you, I feel it's a little intense. It feels as though we've had our swords up at each other for a while, sort of fending off the other one. It almost feels like a right fight, or that maybe we're at a deadlock. And when we come together and we talk about it, it feels like it gets tough. I'm just looking at the way these are fallen here. So we've got the Ace of Swords here. We want to have a conversation. This is almost like pointed up, right? So we want to have a conversation. Two of Swords is I can't make the decision to do that. Yeah, it almost feels like, it feels like intense or tense communication. It does transform how you look at love, though. How you look at happiness, the 10 of Cups. It's like this is the end of silence. The communication comes in. Seven of Swords, someone who you haven't spoken with in a while. Seven of Swords is someone that, someone who's coming in to transform a bunch of stuff. I think the reason that you're kind of intense or tense with this person is because you don't trust them, or that they've been away for so long. They're going to come in as this brand new person. I have transformed, and you're going to be like, nah, I don't know. Keep your distance for a bit. I'm going to have to use my voodoo on you to figure out what's going on. Right? So the Empress is here. So you could be the Empress, or you have been coming up as the Empress in your readings lately, but you could be the Empress, or this could be your person. The Empress is Taurus and Libra. And because of their balance, right? Balance is Libra and grounded is Taurus. This person is someone who is very, takes very good care of themselves. Someone who loves to help others, loves to, they're full of abundance, right? Empress is full of abundance and is the one who is going to make anyone who comes in contact with the Empress is going to love on them and make them well, happy, and maybe even show them how to be an Empress. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the Empress and the Five of Swords are together here because I think that you are speaking up, is what I want to say, because the Queen of Swords, as I'm thinking, because she's all the queens, right? That maybe you've spoken up, I think. Even though there's been no communication or there's been silence here, it feels like either you are manifesting them or they are manifesting you. There is the Four of Wands here. So we are manifesting like some sort of stability here. And I think that if you decide that you want to get out of this energy of the Five of Cups and no longer have regrets or remorse or all of that stuff, I feel as though what's coming quickly is that you're no longer going to feel bad about what happened in the past, I think. And I think the transformation probably is part of this, but we have the Knight of Cups. So the Five of Cups is in the reverse. So I don't want to have regrets anymore. I'm not going to have regrets. So I'm going to go charging in. I need this stability here. There it goes. There you go. That's what I was feeling there. The Tower is here and the Judgment. Wow. So yeah, the illusion has fallen. The realization is I have feelings for someone and I'm no longer going to hide my feelings. It's now going to be out there for everyone to see. The Tower, right, is just it's a spectacle of upheaval and change and blood and guts on your face. Do you know what I mean? It can be really terrible to have this kind of an upheaval in your life, but understand, I think it's more of an enlightenment or an aha moment that you have feelings for someone else. They could be Virgo, they could be Scorpio or Pisces. You have feelings for someone that you want to reach out to the Empress, or maybe if you're the Empress, you want to reach out to someone else. We're looking at Judgment, which I feel is that the Tower comes and makes you realize that this thing's not dead. I think that you thought it was dead in the water because there was silence. But I think through manifestation that you're going to get exactly what you asked for. And it's going to come via the Judgment card. Someone else is willing to take their part in whatever happened back here. Tell me about this. So the person that's communicating with you, I think, has been silent with you for a long time because they couldn't make a decision about what to say. The universe is here saying, it's destiny. It's time. The wheel is moving forward and change is here. It's fortunate change. This is a fortunate conversation that finally moves you out of your place that you were stuck in the mud, Sag. Yeah, we've got Six of Pentacles. It goes from silence to giving reciprocity. The Wheel of Fortune is here. And look, it's going to be change, okay? There's going to be a lot of change here. We've got Scorpio energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. There's going to be a lot of change here, and change is hard. So if you're a person who doesn't like change, this could look not like anything lovely at the very onset of it. You don't see it coming. You don't see this person who is incredibly attracted to you, wants to be seen. They could be Leo, they could be Sagittarius, they could be Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got Pisces and Cancer here. Somebody wants to have stability with you. It could be someone who is a Leo, or someone who's trying to find the courage to come forward in a stable type way toward you. I feel like that you don't see it coming. You're coming up here as the Queen of Wands. I feel like you don't see it coming. You know, the Queen of Wands is part of who the Empress is, right? There's that new beginning. Yep, and we're going to work on it. Somebody's coming in with some type of apology, or they're just going to spring it on you. It's going to be a bit of a surprise. I think that you also thought that this was over, possibly, but with the Tower and the Judgment card here, it's like, nah, bro, this is going down because this isn't what you needed. But I feel like it's clearing a way for someone to show you how they feel about you this week. All right, communication, right? All right, let's take a look. Capricorn, how are you? Thank you so much for coming here, Capricorn, my earthly cousin. I am a Taurus sun. Thank you very much for your likes and your subscribes and your thumbs up on this video. Thank you so much for reaching out and doing that. If you are interested in a private read, please look below in the description. You will find the yellow dot that will take you over to Wizio, where you can book me. beginning at $40. Let's look at Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Capricorn. Capricorn, this is your sneak peek for this week. Capricorn energy, sneak peek for this week. All right. There you are, Capricorn. We start out with your energy here. Devil energy. What else are we talking about here for Capricorn, please? Boy. You know some sort of codependent connection is coming to an end. Yeah. You know it already. You have a knowing. You could have Pisces in the chart. You don't have to, but I feel like there is silence between you and someone else, whether you live with them or not, whether they live at a distance or not. It's been very silent. You could be dealing with someone who is Taurus. Maybe there's communication from Taurus after a long period of silence. But it feels like the energy that I'm feeling here is this is feeling more like a bit of fear and codependency. It's like you don't want to let go of this connection. You are attached to it in an unhealthy way, is what I want to say. Attached to it in an unhealthy way, and it's slowly breaking your heart or causing disappointment or dismay, and you've been very silent about it. But it's like you can't seem to break free. Tell me about the Three of Swords and the Devil. A Moon card. Right. One more card for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. These are energies that I've been pulling for you for weeks, Capricorn. Yeah. What I want to say is that I don't think you realize, I don't think you have the awareness to know that you're in a situation that is codependent. The moon is here, and I'm never going to give you anything less than honesty because I don't sugarcoat my readings. But the moon energy we can't ignore, something that you can't see or don't realize. You can't see it. And it's snuggled up to the devil here, which I'm feeling since the beginning of the reading is a codependency or a fear of letting go. And the Three of Swords is telling me that it's breaking your heart. It's all very disappointing, but you're keeping it under wraps. You're not really saying anything. You're silent, right? The moon is here. The high priestess is the one that goes within and you know, is silent while they go within. I feel like you are the Six of Cups. You're questioning as to whether you are with someone who is a soulmate. Thinking about the past and how passionate times were in the past. You've known this person for a while or have been dating them for a while, and it feels like the energy that is breaking your heart is that we're not passionate anymore. It's like the Queen of Wands is being hidden by the moon energy. I'm not who I was. I'm not myself. I'm not this passionate, fun, flirty, standing on my own, got my own business, doing my own thing. I'm not that person anymore. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be. It feels like whilst you're by yourself quietly, the high priestess is connecting to the universe. I feel like you're trying to figure this out because there's so much energy of uncertainty. And I'm just going to say, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, but I feel like you are in an uncomfortable uncertainty right now. Things are just kind of up in the air. For some of you, you're in this heavy energy, but the person that you're with is in this energy of, everything's fine. But you're feeling this energy like you're the one who's very grounded and down to earth, right? You're the one who is really looking at things in a logical sense. You might be dating someone who is a fire sign who's just go, go, go. Don't worry about it. Just gloss over it. Let's go. We've got the Magician. You are trying to turn yourself back into the Queen of Wands. I feel like there's no communication. There's no real communication between you and someone else. Could be an Aries, could be a Sagittarius, could be a Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, Pisces and Cancer. But you're feeling disconnected from your own intuition, your ability to be able to manifest. You're feeling disconnected from that. It could be that you're just manifesting something that's not for you, but you're feeling like you're on the outside looking in, or you're disconnected from your intuition or your ability to manifest or create, to be creative. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. I don't even want to talk about it. I've been silent. I don't have any clarity. I'm not sure what to do from here. Yeah, it's really muddy waters. I'm not really sure if we're disconnected or if we're connected. It's like somebody's questioning this connection. You are someone who is very down to earth and connected. You are also, I feel, very sturdy, traditional. You have a certain idea about the way relationships should be. I'm going to say that you're the one that thinks that there is, you know, you might be stuck in the 1950s. I'm just saying that you're the person who thinks that someone should support you, that someone else should work in the home so they can give you money. Or the traditional idea is roles, that maybe you're doing, you know, all the inside, like all the housework, and the other person is doing all the manly stuff or the woman stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like it feels like very, very, what I want to say is, because the Queen of Pentacles is here, if this is the case and we're talking about roles and how you two have decided to define roles, I feel like you're the one that's taking on most of it. Because the Queen of Pentacles is the one who's always going to do for herself and do for others. Creating, you know, she's the Empress in training, right? Creating, down to earth, being very generous, being very dependable. And it feels as though there is defined roles in your relationship, traditional roles, whatever that means. I hate that word tradition. I'm being honest. I really hate it. And then we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, you are living with this person, and it feels as though you have hope that this thing is going to work out here. The King of Swords is here. I'm just going to say that the King of Swords is here. Someone who's being harsh with their words, really hard. You're trying to heal from it, but somebody here who is being very honest. And I don't know that they mean to hurt, but the King of Swords is someone who is nothing less than transparent and honest. And you could have someone just sort of blurting things out to you about how they feel about you in this relationship, and maybe it's hurtful. I feel like you're constantly trying to heal, or you're hopeful that there is going to be some sort of communication. What are we hiding here? You're bored. That's what we're hiding. I think that you think it's over too. I think that you're bored with it. We've got the Four of Cups, that you think it's over, the Ten of Swords, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. It's like, I need to nurture myself. I need to get out there and have some fun. I need to nurture myself. I need to work on myself. I need to love myself, right? Love of the self. And that's when you'll be gifted with this person who is actually your deep soul connector. Yeah, but first you're going to have to worry. First you're going to have to work on in the future, getting some balance and dropping some burdens. It's time for you to have some realizations. I'm going to say that I don't think that you realize right now how very codependent this relationship is. The one that you're in right now, it's not healthy for you. And it feels as though somebody here is sort of trying to shove you into a box of, you do this and I do that. Or one of you is like, I'm staying home while you go out and make all the money. And, or the other person is like, I will do, you know, the yard work and all of the tool stuff while you do all of the laundry and the cleaning. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just seems a little, it seems like somebody wants a traditional relationship and the other person does not. So this week, I think you're going to try and figure that out, to be honest. All right, Aquarius, here we go. This is you, Aquarius. I will be reading for you this week. This is the week that I will be reading for you for the week ahead. So expect that this week. Thank you so much for clicking here, whether you are Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, or you are a cross watcher. If you're interested in a private read, please look into the description. You will find the yellow dot next to my email and the link to Wizio, which is where you have to go to book me, starting over there at $40 for a read, for a 15-minute read. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Aquarius energy, please. Give me Aquarius energy. Wow. All right. Whew. So you're going through it right now then. That's what I want to say. Things aren't really going your way. Everything's kind of going sideways. You're like, why is everything falling in now? I feel like you're experiencing an upheaval or a change of mind about somebody who you thought was the King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, no matter what their sign is. I think that you have feelings for this person. I feel like you're having an aha moment about the King of Cups. Tell me what that is about. Tell me what this is about for Aquarius, please. An aha moment talking about the King of Cups, please. Oh. Interesting. Ace of Cups. A realization that you have deep love for someone, but you're not saying anything. So with the Two of Swords, it's more indicative of not really wanting to see things for the way that they really are. And what I think is, right now, the way things really are is the Four of Pentacles. So either you're really holding on to this King of Cups and you just realize that you're holding on to this King of Cups and you are now, I think that you don't see the situation for what it is what I want to say. And you're not willing to see the situation for what it is. And so we end up with the Ace of Cups, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. But it almost feels as though that you're stuck in this idea of what you think or who you think the King of Cups is. But the Four of Pentacles is here. So it's like, yeah, but I have love for this person. Well, they're not talking to you. They're shut down. They're shut off. They're not sharing anything with you. The Tower falls, I feel, to break down the illusion for you. So you can see clearly that this person who you think loves you is not even paying attention. Or, you shouldn't have to chase this person. You're not seeing something for what it is, and that's why the Tower is here. It's time to transform. It's time to bring it to an end. It's time to get off this loop-de-loop here. I want to say that you're not really seeing the situation for what it is, and what it is over. It's silent. Nobody's making a decision. Nobody's seeing the situation for what it is. We need to transform it here. It's like it's come to an end for a reason. Because it was just too much. It wasn't meant to be. It caused burdens. It caused you to be hurt over and over again in different ways. Communication. Tell me about the communication, please. And there's a transformation here that once you drop your burdens, it looks like there is some type of communication that comes in. What is it about? It's somebody who's going to call you and let you know they're sort of at the midway point of life, and I feel like somebody is sort of poking around with you to find out if you are there. Are you at the Two of Wands? Are you ready to make a decision to move on from being trapped in this energy? Are you really ready to move forward? The only way that you're going to do it is if you decide to drop the burdens, to no longer carry the burdens of this around. The Two of Wands is in the reverse, so it feels like you're kind of caught off guard by a communication that comes to you. I think this communication is going to allow you to drop some burdens. I don't think you're ready for it, is what I want to say. I don't think you were ready for it. You're not ready for this communication. The Eight of Swords and the Devil. Pardon me. Got Piscean energy here. We've got Capricorn. We've got Scorpio twice. We've also got Pisces and Cancer energy here. Just listening. the Eight of Swords and the Devil. Obsessively thinking about something. Those are all sort of obsessively thinking, right? You're stuck in the Hanged Man energy, trying to see things from every possible point of view. Willing to surrender. Willing to surrender. This Devil and Eight of Swords energy. It's time to get out of this obsessive loop-de-loop that you're in. It feels like an obsessive loop that you're in that's leaving you stuck in the Hanged Man energy. I feel like you do want to just give it all back to the universe. I feel like you want to surrender here, but you can't. That's Taurus energy. Taurus doesn't give up. Taurus will wait you out till you're dead. I don't know if you have Taurus in the chart, but that's also Aquarius energy, the fixed energy. They'll wait you out till you're dead. And that is to your detriment. Yeah. So I feel like you think that it's going to work out, that you think that if you spend all this time in this obsessive loop-de-loop, that if you think about it long enough, that it's going to end up, working out, being balanced, that it's going to be abundant. Nine of Coins, but you're going to end up single. You're going to be single. It's something that you're not seeing. You know what? Let's take a look here. What are you not seeing that the Tower is going to make you see? And it's like you've been sitting in that Two of Swords for too long. The Four of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, you've been silent, you've been sitting by yourself thinking, not really seeing the situation for what it is. Tell me about the Tower and the Two of Swords, please. Tell me about this energy. All right. We've got the Hanged Man. We've got the Page of Wands. We've got the the Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Oh, I just got deja vu. I feel like I've done this reading before. So the Hanged Man, surrendering to being fun and flirty and not planning at all, that maybe it's time for you to it's time for you to open up. It's time for you to open up to somebody, and that's why the Tower is here, because you're stuck in this hard energy of not seeing the situation for what it is. I think you see it as the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I think that's the quickest way the universe could make you aware. It's like you get a really hard shove of awareness. Yeah. This Ace of Cups here it's been so long that it's been moving here. I feel that you think that this person you've been thinking about is your person, but I also feel like this person is someone who is not talking to you. Why is all this silence here? Got an Emperor, got the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. The Emperor is not telling you that he or she has other options. This person's standing their ground on love. They want to do what they want to do. They're not necessarily interested in holding themselves for you. There is somebody is walking away from the idea of having a commitment. So I feel like the Emperor has other options in love, and they're not telling you that. I feel like they keep coming in and out of your life, probably making communication with you. They watch you online, probably. They keep coming in and out of your life. Nothing really stable as it pertains to love. And I think eventually what happens is there's probably some harsh words that are spoken, and you get into the Eight of Swords for a while, and then it's time for you to begin again. Yeah, begin again as a single person here. So it feels like the Eight of Cups is here. Yeah, it says we're moving away from the idea of this is ever going to work out. This is not really ever going to be a commitment. So I feel like that this week is the week that you make this realization that maybe there's some things here that you missed or overlooked, that you really didn't see Yeah, things that you didn't see. Sorry, just going to go through here. All right. All right. And last but not least, my Pisces friends, my two fishes friends. I'm two fishes in my moon sign. And if you have more than one water sign, especially if it's in the moon and then you have other water signs, gosh, terrible. This atmospheric stuff that's going on has probably been hardest on you. Let me know in the description of a Pisces moon, and it's really sapped my energy. Yeah, making me exhausted and purging. I'm crying like all the time, like even more than Pisces usually cries. I feel like I can't get through a day without blubbering about something. Oh, pisses off my Taurus sun, I'm telling you. All right, Pisces, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Like I said, I'm two fishes in my moon sign. If you're interested in a private read, please look below. You will find the yellow dot in the description. My email address is there, as well as a link to Wizio. My readings begin at $40 over there. All right, I haven't been doing those private readings over the last few days because it's been too hard on my energy. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Welcome. If you're a cross watcher, you're always welcome. Pisces, tell me about Pisces for this week. Sneak peek for this week for Pisces. Pisces, we begin with the King of Wands and the Magician. I feel that you think that the King of Wands could call you if they wanted to, but they aren't. Nobody's talking here. There's no clarity about the King of Wands. The King of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And they are Leo, but in a general reading, all three. The Magician is Aries. So I feel like you think that the King of Wands has all the tools they need to manifest a conversation with you, but that they are not doing it. That they could come out and just speak to you, but they're not. The Ace of Swords is in the reverse. So it feels like you don't know what's going on here with them at this time. Yeah, it feels like you're unsure. Gosh, that card's really beat up, isn't it? Yeah. I secretly kind of like when my decks get beat up. Means I'm loving them a lot. All right. Let's take a look at Pisces. Tell me about the Magician and the King of Wands. What is the King of Wands using their tools for? What is the King of Wands manifesting? Four of Wands in the reverse. And the Knight of Cups. Got the Eight of Wands. So I want to say that the King of Wands does have feelings for you. They do have romantic feelings for you. But what I want to say is that this person is really scared of relationships. That this person wants to have some sort of stability as it pertains to romance and love and passion. But the Four of Wands is in the reverse. So the King of Wands could be someone who's separated, not yet divorced, or someone who is having a hard time in the family unit, or they have left a relationship. Maybe the relationship is over. I think that this person is a stronger manifester than they think they are. But I really do feel that this person wants to reach out to you. Yeah, look at that. Knight of Swords. I feel like you're going to get some quick communication this week, but understand that the Seven of Cups is there, right? So this person has a lot of opportunities, a lot of other emotional opportunities. So they're going to be reaching out to you, but be aware that this person is someone who, is the King of Wands. Goes in for the passion first, right? Got to see if the passion's there. And if the passion's not there, if there's no chemistry and we don't have a connection and we don't get along great between the sheets, then it's unlikely that I'm going to call you back. I really do think that the King of Wands broke their own rule, though, and they got feelings. Charlie just said, fuck around and find out. That's what he said. So cheeky. Okay, so we have Temperance here. And I feel like the King of Wands really does have a lot of feelings for you, but that there's no communication with this person right now. What I want to say is, okay, I'm not getting on the side of your person, but I want to say legitimately, I do believe that the King of Wands is going through some reckonings, going through some things with the Four of Wands being in the reverse. Maybe their family is disintegrating, and I hope it's not. If you're watching King of Wands and that's you, I'm really sorry, but I feel as though ultimately the King of Wands has manifested the end of something. They do have a lot of feelings for you, even though they're not saying anything. They do want to heal this connection with you. We have the Sun, which again is Leo, and so is the King of Wands. So we've got Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and Temperance is always here to make things better, right? To heal things, to mute the feelings, to, make things in balance. Temperance. So this person does want, they're thinking about you. They're actually, if you're wondering if they're out dating and carousing, they're not. This person, this King of Wands, who usually would be out there finding somebody, is not. I think this person's in the hermit mode right now. We've got Virgo energy here. They're in hermit mode, thinking about what really is going to make them happy. What they do know is they have a romantic connection to you that they're not pursuing at this time, but they are thinking about you. The Nine of Cups tells me that, this Virgo energy here is we're going over all the details. I'm going over my awareness. What am I aware about this situation? And I feel like this person has realized the wisdom they've come to is that you are the Nine of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, which is a hard conversation about how we feel about each other. This person's thinking about this hard conversation. I think that for some of you, you did have a hard conversation. You probably told this person, I think that you're my person. I think that you're the one that has been sent to me. Like you may have, used that kind of language, or I think that you're my soulmate, and I think that your King of Wands freaked out. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I don't think it was a favorable outcome, is what I want to say. That when you told this person that you had feelings for them, or that you thought that they are your soulmate, I think this person gave you a few certain words. I don't know that they were harsh, but they were very honest to a point where it felt like a gut punch. And then things went silent. This person went silent on you. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. I think what you're doing is you're burying yourself in your work, Pisces. Yeah. I feel like you're just building your business or working really hard or taking on extra hours. I feel like you're standing your ground in terms of pentacles. So in the real world, or in the pentacle world, the 3D world here, I think that you are building your pentacles, building yourself. I think you're going through a glow up. The Nine of Pentacles tells me you're in your power. Whatever you're doing is looking good on you. And that's where you're staying. Seven of Wands. I'm just going to hold my ground here. So what's going on with the King of Wands? So the King of Wands is experiencing the Four of Wands in reverse right now, because there is another connection, or there is a Three of Pentacle connection. So this could be the connection they have with you or with someone else. We have the Six of Wands as well, and we have the Eight of Wands. I think that this King of Wands is going to take another run at you, Pisces. I feel like they're going to communicate with you. They really want victory with you. They want to begin again. They want a partnership with you this time. I have a feeling that the last time they were with you, or that they came in, they created some instability. It was all about passion, maybe physical stuff, and that was it. It's not uncommon for the King of Wands to begin a relationship in a physical way. And I feel like this person is going to communicate with you, Eight of Wands, Six of Wands, that they want victory, that they've been through a lot and they've been hurt. And that's why they reacted the way that they did to the information that you gave them. The Three of Pentacles tells me that this person really sees the value in the connection that they have with you. We have the Judgment in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. This person misjudged you. They misjudged the whole situation. I feel like they misjudged your communication when you told them about how you felt. And the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles tells me now this person is now looking at the situation again, thinking like, I really need to work on this. I really need to work on this. This person is who they say they are. They're a good person. I misjudged them. I think that's part of the communication that's coming. This person's going to want to come at you, and I feel try again, but be careful because, you know, there's a lot of secrets here. I don't think that this person is being honest or sharing a lot of their stuff. And then we have the World card here. I just want to look at the Ace of Swords here. So the Ace of Swords, the reason this person is not talking to you is because you offered them your cup of love. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's what's happening. We have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. That's 9 Pentacles. So your person is also has decided to just go headfirst into work and not deal with this love and affection stuff. So what's the outcome? Possible outcome. Possible outcome is that this person pops up and tells you that they have feelings for you. You don't see it coming because you're right here in the Five of Cups wishing that they would come back. The Page of Cups is either something that's popping up really quickly that you don't expect, or that maybe it's an apology, but you don't see it coming because of the moon energy here. I feel like if this person pops up on you, like rolls up on you, I think that you're going to have words for them, but I think that they're really good with being very smooth. Yeah. Very smooth, the Page of Wands, right? And the Eight of Cups tells me that you're already disconnected from them. They're coming at you with a lot of words, I think. And you've been trying to make a decision about whether or not you really do want these ships to come in. So I think that's where it leaves you this week. You're the one who's going to decide whether you're going to drop the burdens or just stay silent with them. You're not sure. You're absolutely unsure about the feelings here. But you do see that there is a new beginning on the horizon. Very interesting, Pisces. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you. Please reach out and touch that thumbs up if you would for me. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the comments, and I love you guys, and I'm out for now. See you later. Bye-bye.